Are we ixnaying Megan?
Fuck no, we gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
You saw the whole interview?
I saw the clip that's going around.
She said the whole interview was released.
I saw a lot of the interview. I saw like the first 10-15 minutes of it I was watching when I was in the van today.
Let me get some context.
This bitch lying, bro. Not to like tell you like try
No,
to like
to say exactly
bro,
how
that
it
bitch is
is.
lying, bro. Gayle asked her like, yo, so you and him was having like an intimate relationship?
What she said?
She was like, huh? Like
You mean like sex?
yeah, she's
What else
like,
you mean?
what
How
else
old
you
are
mean,
you?
stupid bitch? She's nah, we didn't have no sex, and it's like, all right, man, now we all right. That
No,
was
she didn't even say no at first. She laughed and then said no. But you know you fucked that man. Like
now at this point, it's like, all right, bro.
not everything you say is not valid because you okay with lying.
The jig is up, bro.
That's tragic, man.
I will say this. That is funny because if she said that, I mean, obviously she said it.
Right.
And I feel like it'd be a lie too.
The jig is up, bro.
And I will say this. If she lied about that, everything else could be a lie. But if she, just because she lied about fucking Tory, does not mean she lied about that part specifically. Because she could be lying about Tory just because it's embarrassing to fucking.
Or how about,
they were in a very public relationship though.
I wouldn't say that.
They were all not like a relationship. Oh, they was like spotted multiple places.
Bro, she just had G.Eazy lick on her face on Instagram. Like,
you don't think G.Eazy fucked?
No,
probably not.
I don't think so.
I don't think nobody licking faces.
That didn't. So. Alright, that's fine. What you're saying is fine, right? I get what you're saying. You're saying just because it's not like it's just because she lied about one thing don't mean she lied about everything. But at the end of the day, she looked the same. How about this? She looked the same when she lied as when she told the story about getting shot. So does that make a difference? That she lied and looked the exact same?
You're not a body language expert.
Yo, but you don't have to be a body language expert to read people. You know how to read people. You know.
I don't know these niggas' faces and they never know. They my brothers.
No, I'm saying if somebody's
that's like I get that argument, but I don't know her enough to say when she's lying.
Exactly, you don't know her.
Did y'all see it?
I'm not judging off body language.
How can you?
I'm judging off just the story and like what I'm getting from.
And the fact that she couldn't get out the same way she when they asked about the sex, she when they asked about when she got shot.
I would have to see how the whole interview flowed.
Yeah, I would definitely say watch.
So like, I would have to see instances where like the conversation flows so natural, where like, all right, she talking blah blah blah, and then I would have to pick out instances like, well, why did certain switch up about this time? I would have to see things like that. It's literally no context for you to just be, oh, look at her fidgeting. Like, you don't know. She could just be a fidgety person in interviews, and that's not out the realm of possibility.
Cold.
You feel me?
Like outside of her, I'm just talking about like just the facts. Her story and what she's saying, and I'm matching that up with what I done heard so far.
But what you heard, what James said the other night, is this is the first time we heard from her mouth. Everything else we've heard has been hearsay.
This is not the first time we heard from her. This is not the first time we heard. She's been going live since that shit happened.
Right. So, and my point is, what exactly? So it's she's been saying the same thing. From what she's been saying, it's no different to what she's been saying. So I don't think she's lying based off that.
I mean, realistically, when you look at the situation as a whole, the only person you can get direct information from is her. Tory can't talk about it.
Now?
No. Since
he literally just got charged. No, even then he wasn't able to talk about it. That's why he got in trouble with somebody else.
Yo, all this shit is news to me too, bro. That's why they had to lock him up. And that's
wait, no, I know he can't. Everybody knows that.
No, but
I'm saying he did.
He couldn't.
But I'm saying he did.
All right,
we know
he did it in
He
song.
wasn't supposed to.
He did it in
We know that. We said that when it happened. Like, how did get this? He got that from her. That's wrong.
Yeah, that was leaking information. Right. But the only time it's come from Tory's mouth is in song, and that's very ambiguous.
Even tweets and shit.
Like, oh, maybe I said that, maybe I didn't. Like, it's ambiguous, basically.
Bro,
but as far as like, oh nah, I'm visually on camera responding to the accusation, he hasn't done that.
Because like we said, he can't.
He can't legally. So with that being said, to get other information, you kind of got to take everybody's reporting because.
But that don't make it. That's all hearsay at the end of the day, though. That's what I'm saying. Like that's coming from people from different camps that clearly got angles. If they telling the reporters,
what about her having an angle?
She could.
We get the angle.
So this is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if somebody has an angle and then you watch them talk about the situation and their selves solidify the angle that you, in the back of your mind, already feel like they have, it's not whether she did it or not. It's really is what you're saying aligning with how what picture somebody portrayed of you?
But that's your fault. You think she's lying. Like, just because you think she's lying, everything she's going to do is going to affirm that she's lying to you.
You just said that. Going into it like a
bias already.
You going to this thinking that she's lying?
Yeah, she's
y'all been saying she was lying all
night. You remember mine.
We got the 30-second clip she sent us and she said she's fucking lying.
But y'all remember mine.
So she clearly had a preconceived
initial stance. No. You've been saying she's been lying for the last 2 months, Hank.
Yeah, nah.
So you went in there with bias already thinking
my initially opinion was, he a bitch ass nigga.
He canceled Tory.
Right, but we're talking about,
that's when it first happened.
Right, but we're talking about right now at this moment.
Okay,
you watch that
we're talking about this interview that
exactly.
But since the situation happened, I came into it with, Tory did that shit.
Right.
So
technically
after seeing all this shit happen,
right?
But nothing's happened since.
Bro, stories.
2 years.
People have been speaking about this openly.
People, who are these people?
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, this is the entertainment industry, bro.
I can't wait till we find out. Actually, we're not gonna find out.
You're never gonna
get court in September.
You're gonna get a guilty or innocent verdict. That's all you're gonna get.
That's all we need.
But as far as like what the story is, bro, like it's been the industry talks, bro. All you gotta do is listen to it. So when you hear your Joe Buttons, your Wild, like every podcast has gotten deep into this. So while we don't have great access to that knowledge, you can only assume that certain people who operate in those circles
can be
have access.
And you can't tell me that somebody got to be super close to the situation to be able to have an opinion or have an actual.
This shit happened at the Kylie Jenner pool party. A bunch of people was there to watch the beginning of this happen.
The beginning of what?
Like the beginning of. You think this altercation just started in the car? No, it started in the party. Went to the car.
But that's all hearsay, bro. That's still all hearsay.
That's just common sense. There's no way the argument started with them in the car, and they weren't far. They was.
But regardless of how it started or what transpired, or who was there when it happened, regardless of that,
that's not even.
That's not what we're saying right now, bro.
She says, "Yo, I wanted to leave." And
so what about the story made you think she's lying?
Well, the fact that she pointed out a couple of things. She pointed out things that people were saying about her, and I get it. Like you, at the end of the day, you have to speak your piece. But like saying things like I didn't hit nobody, I wasn't beating on nobody, I wasn't like that in itself. It's just like if we're talking about a man shooting you, I don't give a fuck if you was beating on him. He should have never shot you. So you're speaking as if you're trying to convince somebody.
No, she responded to what people have said. Oh, Tory shot her because her big ass is beating him up. Like have you not seen
this is what I'm saying.
So she's literally responding to all everything.
That's cool. So you asked. So this is what I'm saying. So that's one. The other is literally how she looks answering these questions. I know you keep saying that I'm not like some sort of forensic. Like I can't get this body language. But bro, we grew up in the same place. You know when somebody's lying to you dead in your face.
But you don't even know her to like.
You don't have to know somebody to know that you're lying to you.
You do kind of.
You don't.
One, you don't. Two, I'll say women.
You gotta be a good judge of people.
Of knowing what other
man, she was fixing her hair the whole time. She talked about getting shot.
I'm gonna give you.
You can probably find videos online of women telling the truth, doing all the fidgety things that you're saying. All I'm saying is that argument can't be held up.
It can't be.
Like
any argument ever can be because all of it's speculation. Everything we're talking about is speculation.
But look, right. Example.
So ours can be right, yours
can be right. So what else makes you think that she's lying?
Outside of that, the story that she's telling. Gayle stopped her dead in her tracks and asked her, "How did you get shot?" And she tripped up, couldn't answer it. She asked her again, "How did you get shot?" And then she said, "He stood over the window and shot me." That in itself, like that story by itself has always been super ass backwards to me. How the fuck did you get shot in your foot if he shot over the window? And what do you mean shot over the window?
That makes
did
sense.
He shoot out
that means like he's out the window shooting down at your foot.
He can't shoot down?
One thing I'll say, the only thing I'll say, don't.
And on top of that, based on distance, he can shoot straight.
But at first she said she didn't know none of that. At first she said she was too out of it to remember any of that. Now she knows that he shot out the window. How at first...
Regardless, she's gonna have to come up with a story because.
So you're telling me it's okay to lie?
I'm not saying come up with a story was a bad use of words, but I'm saying regardless, she's gonna have to have like an account of the events because it's going to court.
But if you don't know, then you don't know.
She probably didn't know initially.
Yeah,
but now she knows because somebody told her.
No. See, that's assuming something.
Because if you don't remember, what brought your memory back? If you were so fucked up that you don't remember, what brought your memory back? You can
think about stuff and recollect things. Let's not act like we don't know how the human brain works.
And know specifically exactly how he shot, where he shot out of. At first, you didn't know where he
just heard Hank tell us a story about years ago when he was super duper high. Gave us exact fucking details about where this poppy party was at. It can't be in the realm of imagination that she remembered.
I don't remember getting shot at.
And mind you, we were both there and had two different recollections of the place. So why couldn't they?
But at first, she said she didn't remember anything.
Okay, maybe she was wrong then.
Alright, this is what I'll say. Just to speak my piece. This is why I think she's lying. I think she's lying just specifically just because how this is being handled. Because outside of Meg accusing him of something and Tory being a celebrity of sorts, this is still LA. This is still a judiciary system that has no problem locking a nigga up. We just watched Pooh Shiesty go to get jammed up immediately. Never got back out. Wasn't no bail. X, Y, and Z.
But he was supposed to get 20. He
got
5.
Wait. Let me finish. So let's paint the picture real quick. So we're at Kylie Jenner's house. That's where the party was. That's confirmed. That's general knowledge. Correct? Okay. So this is upscale white LA. This is suburbs. Can we all agree that you would think that everybody in this area has a Ring camera?
All right, so let me ask you that real quick to respond directly to that, right? Mm-hmm. So they should, right? And if they did, wouldn't they have the footage of him not doing it?
That's why he would be
So where's it at?
No, bro, and this is my point. You're never going to see that footage. That's one. That's like...
Why is that?
Because that's evidence.
So if they did have the footage of him not doing it, then what are we doing?
They do have the footage of him not doing it.
They're pursuing the trial
because they have him doing it. He would be locked up.
So why, if we leaking shit, and Tory camps can't, and Tory
no, what I'm saying is
why would we say that's the thing? I'm on camera, bro, not shooting him,
bro.
Because you're not showing on camera.
We got her on camera like this when the cops come.
Can I finish my? All right, so everybody here has a Ring camera. We can agree. Most houses in the vicinity have a fucking Ring camera.
Get to the story, hey.
All right, so you telling me they got film? They have this visual of the situation. If they had him on tape shooting her, he'd be in jail already.
Absolutely.
Straight up. No
whether her camp was fired enough to do it or not.
If at the fucking scene they would have found the shell casing from the bullets, because we can all agree, you shooting a bullet, you got a shell casing, has to be somewhere. They searched his vehicle, they searched him, they searched the ground, no shell casing. They didn't find any gun residue on him. We all know, you shoot a gun, that gun residue is gonna get on you. It's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing, you could just wash that off. All the facts of how court is run is telling me he didn't do this.
Ain't like he ran away or something after this situation. Like, really think about it.
They would have him they didn't even take his fucking passport. He can still come to America. Like,
if he won't go into investigation,
bro, for felony,
he's rich.
For
bonded out
for a felony charge, bro.
They literally put him in jail. He had to get out. He had to bond out. Bro, so like, what are y'all talking?
But I'm saying he was in felony charges.
You
bro.
can get bonded out for felonies.
No, I'm not talking about the bond itself. I'm talking but scratch that. Back to the bond. This is a felonious charge. Realistically, in California, there is no you have to get bail thing. They can say, we remanding you from bail. They could have took his passport. Oh, we'll give you bail, but you can't go do nothing.
So because they didn't, that doesn't mean anything, bro. They locked him up.
If they had evidence of that nature that he shot her.
But like bro said, it's an
investigation.
Bro, and then on top of that, how is it an ongoing investigation 2 years later and you have a witness statement?
So why would the witness have cleared him already? Like, everything you saying that
is
opposing Tory too, because the shit is still going on.
Bro,
if he was as innocent as y'all say, it should have been done.
Bro, it can't be because you have a witness statement. So now you still try to figure out a way to use this witness statement. Because you have somebody literally saying, he shot me.
Like and the only reason why that's not enough, why wouldn't that be?
And the only reason why that's not enough to put him in jail right now is because one, she was inebriated, and two, the forensics around the case is not matching up with that.
So why is the case still going on?
Because, like I just said, they have a direct statement from her saying he shot me.
But if the evidence say
but
no,
like you said, if
the evidence say no,
exactly.
Bro,
what more is there to investigate?
Bro, law is an even balance, bro. Because you can get a conviction realistically. we're in the court of public opinion right now.
No, we talk about the court of law, bro.
Bro, but I'm saying I'm gonna get to that. So when you get to the court of law and you bring your jury in, every juror has prior knowledge of this somehow, somewhere. And even if they don't, if they turn on the TV, they gonna find out.
Hell no.
Bro, that's mistrials like this happen all the time, bro.
But listen, bro, this isn't the first high profile thing. And to be honest, they are not that high profile. So like, it is not out the realm of possibility that in a neighborhood that happened in, a big white affluent neighborhood, that they could get 12 white jurors or 12 whatever of demographic from that neighborhood that do not know these people from a can of paint because they are hip hop stars. That has nothing to do with whatever they got going on in Silicon Valley and shit, all types of shit like that.
All that shit
everybody don't know everybody.
Bro, all that shit goes out the window.
Everybody don't know Tory.
Bro, all that shit, for one, this has been on E! News multiple times. So
everybody don't watch E! News.
Bro,
like these
we're
are
talking about
people,
this.
bro.
We're talking about this community of people, bro. These people have knowledge of this situation. If only because of the Me Too movement and where we're at with women's rights, a man shot a woman. So that boosts this to another level. Regardless, it's bigger than
they could get 12 jurors for OJ case. They could get 12 jurors for men.
No, why was they gonna get the 12 jurors?
It don't matter. They could get them.
And even with that, bro, you saw how fast they moved to press charges on OJ because they had all the forensic evidence. Why is it taking 2 years, bro?
Why is it taking 2 years to clear them? Everything you saying, you can say
because it's up to this. At this point, the state is gonna try to press charges, bro. All his lawyers can keep doing is going back and forth to court. That's it.
And based
they
off,
just got a trial date.
Based off what I'm reading, it's his lawyers that's trying to keep pushing the dates back. They done had court dates 3 times already, bro. And now it's pushed back to September. If your man was free and he's out on bond, which means they wanted him in jail. Let's say hypothetically speaking, he didn't have the money. If you was a lawyer, you wouldn't want the case to get done immediately, or you want that nigga to sit in jail. They're gonna get paid the same amount.
No,
lawyers
don't.
Get paid per hour, bro.
Bro, it's you get your retainer, and then after a while, bro, it's just like, all right, bro, you got this many hours. I need more money. I need more bread. That's how it goes. Lawyers come back and say, nah, I need to have retainer.
It's like a monthly salary. So bro, like he's getting paid every month whether he's trialing or not.
Bro, I'm telling you,
and that's why they do these cases automatically because they've already been paid for.
I'm telling
like car insurance.
Bro, I'm telling you, these niggas still get paid for while they're doing the case.
Nah, they get paid.
They're on a retainer
because at that point you're like my personal lawyer. I'm already
you have me on retainer, but
you might get an extra.
If I gotta go to trial, that means I gotta put actual work into this. Like I have to work now.
So are you suggesting that they keep pushing it back to get it dismissed?
That's what their goal is. They don't want to go to trial. They want to get this shit thrown out.
It's not getting thrown out,
bro. But that's their goal because if we get to trial, now I gotta prove to a white jury that this black man didn't do something.
But all the evidence.
That this woman is.
If your evidence says,
bro, look at the optics now. Scratch the evidence.
This ain't Jim Crow, bro.
Bro, it's not Jim Crow. If a nigga didn't
shoot somebody, we could get them off.
Bro, we're in the women's rights era, bro. At this point in time, if you get 12 white women on the stand, they're gonna say, "Oh nah, send me in jail."
If there's no evidence,
the odds of that,
bro. If you go get 12 bitches from Black Twitter right now, they'll say,
jury. First of all, that's not jury selection. Don't even go there. They're not gonna pick 12 black women to be the juror anyway.
Exactly. And if you go on Twitter right now, every black woman on there believes wholeheartedly Tory did this. I don't know why.
That's not even true because there's plenty of
got a black woman in the room saying
she's the minority, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
Bro, she's the minority.
I feel like I probably Twitter.
I don't know. After seeing that, I might not be the minority.
Bro, I feel like you're the minority.
That interview,
I've been in the comments, bro. I feel
like you're the minority.
No, I've seen.
But I will admit that. Regardless, like I agree, but also regardless of gender, just putting a black man in jail. Period. Like that's something that really is on the back of a lot of people's minds. And what he's saying is absolutely right. Like if somebody already has all of this information through the internet, through media, whatever, outtakes, all types of shit, they formed an opinion. So going into that room,
they're not going to pick that juror. That's not how jury selection works.
I know how jury
selection works. So they just won't pick that person.
Bro, you think they're going to say that right up front? No.
It's not my job to think.
Bro, and anybody's still going to go and do research on this case when they find out they selected. And the first thing the headline is going to read is Tory shot Megan. All right, he did it.
Come on, bro.
No.
That's...
You're thinking, bro, if I can be completely honest, bro, you're thinking like a man. You're being very logical, and you'll sit there and actually look and break down the facts of the case, and well, that don't add up. X, Y, and Z.
I think most jurors go into a situation like that. Because people don't like being jurors, bro.
Bro, no, they don't. Bro.
Being a juror is some grand privilege.
And it's not like they up there
enjoy being a privilege.
And they're deliberating about the shit too. Like if they go back and talk about
their own thoughts.
You feel me? Like if shit don't make sense, and the odds are, like you said, you grab, let's say the room is one black person from Twitter on that motherfucker. They all gotta agree to get the verdict. So if that one person say, nah, these facts don't make sense regardless of how racist y'all are, the verdict's not gonna get through.
Yeah, bro, like y'all.
You acting like this justice system.
Bro, I get that.
Like
but then,
we see this happen all the time where they get a jury of them and they send a nigga to jail based on nothing other than some circumstantial shit. So we not going to act like Tory is excluded from having that.
But all I'm saying is the only way to argue it is that
if I'm his lawyer,
if he really didn't do it and the evidence that y'all have is really proving it besides she saying that he shot her.
But what if that's what's going on all along is what he's saying. Like what if all along what's going on is they literally have no evidence that he actually shot her, so all his lawyers are doing are trying to combat the fact that they're even saying it.
But there is the evidence that he didn't shoot her, though. Everything that he
is the evidence
so
that he
really,
didn't shoot her. But even with that, you're still fighting with the court of public opinion, bro.
That shit don't even matter.
It does.
It doesn't, bro. Because he's still operating and working.
Niggas, again, OJ, right? Niggas, everybody knew he did it.
That was 20, bro, that was 25 years ago.
It was worse for black people.
Bro, that was 25 years ago when the internet didn't exist.
It was worse for black people.
The internet in 24 hours.
Ask your dad what he was doing when OJ got locked up.
Bro, it does not matter.
It don't matter about the internet.
Bro, yes it does. The internet is the main player.
Ask your dad what he was doing.
Bro, the internet is the main player.
OJ got locked up. We can ask anybody.
Bro, the internet is the main player. The fact that you're not factoring in the power of the internet is crazy, bro.
No, it's not.
The internet. The only reason the internet would be important is because it would be able to make it spread in worldwide news. James is saying that OJ was that. So regardless of the internet, that doesn't matter.
Either way, even with something being worldwide news, the news cycle is because that's OJ compared to Tory.
Exactly, and it was worse for black people then.
Bro, but even with that, for Tory shit to be on this magnitude lets you know just how big this shit is. And the internet is what's carrying
it's that big, bro.
Bro, it is, bro. Every time they go to court, you hear about it.
When they go to court, I see it once on my timeline, every once in a blue moon, bro.
Bro, like, you hear about this shit once a month, bro. Something about this case comes up once a fucking month, bro.
Bro, people really don't care about this case that much.
Bro,
that's where you're looking every
that's month, what bro. If you're looking at the popular media outlets, if they're covering it once a month, then that lets you know that their algorithm is saying, yo, we have to cover this.
I mean, yeah, you gotta cover it.
So with that being said, if you hear about this once a month, then it's big.
I'm not saying it's not big.
So you think other jurors don't hear this shit about
I do in the culture. Exactly. I do think that.
But Tom, Dick, and Jane don't give a fuck about these things.
At this point,
and I get y'all point, like he's a black man. And I get like he's a black man, of course they're gonna lock him up.
Bro, they're not gonna alright, so Sally Joe and Mount Laurel may not know who Tory is as a person, they may not have heard his music. But they've heard of this case of him shooting her.
They probably haven't, though.
Bro, this shit is popping up all over the news. I've seen this shit on Good Morning America. Hollywood, like, it's everywhere white women go to watch TV and get their news, it's been there. Wendy Williams is talking about this.
So you saying, long story short.
Ryan Seacrest is talking about this shit, bro. Everybody is talking about this.
So you saying all this is saying you don't believe her?
I don't believe it's true, and I understand what his lawyers are doing. They gotta get some space between the shit happening and everything else. Because the sooner we go back to court, the sooner it's just like, all right, slam dunk, he's going to jail. The further I let it get away, the more people can actually sit there and look back at the facts, the better chance I have of winning. That's why shit is getting drawn out. And the state don't have good enough evidence to show it to a judge and say, yo, nah, he did this shit.
So with that point right there, why wouldn't you want to do the trial?
Because he's black.
Because, bro, I still gotta play the long game, bro.
Like, but you just contradicted yourself.
That's not a contradiction, bro.
You just said all the reasons why they would want to do it short. Bro, make it a long-term game. But if they were to do a short-term game, they would get what they want.
No, right? It's still 2 years from the event. And the trial is about to start. So, they've let a sufficient amount of time happen. Had they waited the 6 months where a normal trial would have been scheduled for and happened within 6 months, it would have been worse because now it's like, oh nah, public, it's over.
And to your point again about why he not locked up and all that shit, if he didn't pay the bond, he would be in jail for these 2 years. He would have been in jail the whole time.
If the evidence would have
regardless of what,
bro, the evidence would have supported
it was enough for them to lock him up.
Bro, the evidence would have supported that he did that. He wouldn't have got no bond.
No, you
is what I'm saying.
Niggas murder people
murder,
point
bro.
blank and you see a trial.
Or his
Everyone
bond
gets a trial.
His bond would have came with much more stipulations, bro. The fact that he can still travel
his
around
bond was
freely,
like upwards of $300K.
Bro, with
for what?
For a felony gun charge,
yeah,
an assault.
So what? That ain't a murder, it ain't a manslaughter, it ain't none of that type of shit. You can get out of jail, bro. We see murderers get bails. Well, why the fuck he can't get a bail for shooting somebody in the foot?
And they didn't take his passport because he's a flight risk, and they're allowing him to travel between countries. You don't see that, whatever.
It's not. Bro, you got money, bro. Niggas.
That's like.
Niggas, this what
that's not the type of crime.
Bro, Meek got out of jail and they told me he couldn't get on the plane, and it was a problem.
Meek been on probation since he was 12, bro.
That's a flight risk.
And then nigga out the system can go flat out between 2 different countries is not a flight risk.
On his first like real major crime.
He probably has a residence in LA.
Bro, he's a flight risk, bro. They didn't even.
All I'm saying is that James is right though. If he would have not, if he would have not been bailed out, he would still have been in jail. And then I don't think people would have been even having the same argument, even if the same.
Also, I mean, if you look at his bail, for real, that was like a mad obtainable figure.
So are y'all saying that
he's rich? Of course.
300K, bro. That's not like $10 billion.
Bro, nobody's bail is really 10
bro,
million.
They will set, bro.
That's not every state. Every state don't got that just 10% of their bill. So it might be
every state can, bro. A judge can charge you whatever he wants to charge you on bail. There's only certain states where, like, the bail act is actually a thing. Like,
regardless, that would have never, no matter what he would have been charged, it wouldn't have been.
Bro, all I'm saying is if they had all this evidence on him, his bail would have been higher. They would have took his passport. The situation
bail wouldn't have been that high because it wasn't like a
Can we look that up? Because we just throwing out crazy numbers.
No, the bail was like $250 or $350.
I'm going off of his bail number. I'm just telling you how when they know you did something, bro, the justice system treats you.
Nah, it's not on whether they know you. It's about the severity of the crime. So if it's a murder, it's going to be like $1 million bail. If it's shooting assault, it ain't going to be a $1 million bail.
That's not absolutely.
Felonious assault with an unregistered weapon. I know I can put you in jail for it. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna treat you like it's over. Like,
what was you about to ask?
Do y'all think he did it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I mean, nobody knows.
So that's what I said. I can't definitively say she lying. I can't definitively say he lying.
When asked, do you think she's lying? My answer is yes.
So do you think?
Oh, and I don't think you can. I don't even think there's enough out there to come to that conclusion.
Man, get on one side of the fence, bro. Either you think he did or you think he didn't.
Let's wait for the trial.
If that's the way we gotta do it,
that's
bro. We speculating right now.
What?
If we gotta do it, he did it or he didn't. I think he did it. Yeah.
Okay.
You think he did?
I think he did.
Thank you for getting off the fence.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. Because
get off
everything
the fence.
you said, bro, that's a black nigga. I don't want to throw a black nigga in jail. But
get off the fence.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, you're not throwing. You're not throwing him in jail by saying.
Bro, that's what people was here.
But I'm saying, if I'm saying he did, I would want him to go to jail, right? Wouldn't you?
If he did the crime,
if you think he did it, wouldn't you want him locked up?
Absolutely.
Okay, then, so that's what I'm saying. If I say yes, and
if that's how you gotta explain it,
and I can't just frivolously say lock this nigga up because I don't know. So I'm saying everything that's out there is not enough to tell me Megan is telling the truth, but it's not enough to tell me she's lying. That's fair. I can't. I'm going off of what I know, and we all know the same thing, and that's how I know y'all can't come to the conclusion that he did it because it really ain't much for us out there. That's
speculation.
And the thing is, we're different people. Like now,
you know what's crazy?
People with different ways of looking at things. So you can't necessarily say that there's not enough out there for anybody to make any. You get what I'm saying? Because at the very beginning, we all made speculations.
But it ain't enough that we know. Like you said,
if I got my short answer, then I feel like it is enough for me to know. Because I wouldn't choose if it wasn't enough. So that's all I mean by that.
But nah, but niggas was picking sides day one.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas did that when OJ got accused of murder.
Fall for anything.
Niggas did the same thing when OJ got accused of murder. Exactly. That's where we at right now. Did he or didn't he do it?
Nah, niggas knew OJ did it.
Niggas was screaming forever. He did first.
It was that LAPD setup angle was a good angle.
Yo, Johnny Cochran's a bad man. That's what Tory needs.
But you can't take that angle because this ain't 90. What was that? 4 or 5? Like they didn't just beat Rodney King ass the other day.
Bro, the justice system is still the same, bro.
I feel you, but it
hasn't changed at all.
And that's wild. Given all the cases.
In fact, you could argue it might have got worse.
That's what I was about to say. That's wild. Given literally everything that's been exposed about cops killing.
I disagree with worse. It was literally laws to kill niggas.
Yeah, I disagree.
There's still laws to kill niggas.
No, but like, come on, it's a difference. Like we like niggas getting shot, but niggas ain't out here getting shot.
Are they not? The niggas not.
I mean, I don't know.
I can't tell you. I mean,
I can't say that it's worse because I can't say how something is in the era that I was not a part of.
Like,
that's all I was saying.
You think black people hate you now?
Bro, I mean, they always did, but I'm saying either way, it's not better.
Regardless about that,
agree on that.
I still feel like the malice in the world is still as heavy, if not more. I can't say more. I wouldn't know. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so
it is as heavy.
Let's get into this speculation because I'll speculate on this. Y'all think he hit it for real?
Yeah,
$10,000.
I think he fucked.
I didn't think that was a question.
I think he fucked.
I think he fucked both of them.
And I think what he said about him hitting both of her, and that's probably how the fight at the crib started and then to the car. Well, he didn't say that's how the argument started, but he was just saying in general, like this is what the situation is.
It was implied.
So I believe that he hit.
Wasn't implied. He said that shit.
He straight up. I believe that he hit both of them, and that's how maybe this.
She's still not cool with the best friend.
Started. See, I gotta look into that. I don't know. I believe you.
Her and the best friend still not.
Okay, but I always believe that he hit both. You feel me?
But you know, at some point, I think I could say I always believe that she was lying a little bit.
I didn't think she was lying, bro. I honestly thought so.
No, at first I was kind of on the fence. I really didn't know. I just hoped it wasn't true. I really hoped it wasn't true. I mean, I was really hoping that she didn't get shot. Period. Like I was hoping that she lied about the entire situation.
Would you have been cool with that?
I would hate for that to have happened, but I just didn't want anyone to be shot in a situation. If that makes sense. Like, I would rather nobody be shot at all.
In that whole situation, I don't think I would want her to lie. I'd rather her get shot. Because
I'd rather her be lying.
You rather her be lying?
Yeah. It take a certain bitch ass nigga to shoot a bitch.
It do, but...
Like, you gotta be a certain bitch ass
So you're more okay with being mad at the woman than mad at the nigga?
Bro, a lie is a lie. Like, all
but
right,
nah, because that's what it kind of just sounded like.
A little bit.
You want a nigga at peace,
bro,
but you
it's
have
a lie,
man.
Bro. It's just a lie. Like, all right, you lie.
I'm not gonna say I wanted her to be.
At the end of the day, if he shot her, now you gotta go to jail. Now it's like,
I'd rather her. I honestly,
you so aggressive towards women that you shoot them. That's crazy.
I mean, it's not crazy, but we see everyday
life. That's crazy, bro.
Niggas is crazy, bro.
But a nigga will lie.
Bitches be lying.
Exactly. Bitches be lying.
Niggas is crazy.
So I guess we just really don't know.
We really don't know. September.
That's just a toxic relationship in general,
that
man.
Is,
that's
and I feel like they just bringing everybody in.
And what?
In their toxic ass relationship.
But like y'all said, it's breaking news, headline news. Can't go a day without Tory and Megan.
Can't go a day. Wow.
Bro, granted, you heard, bro, they've been popping up all April. You heard about this case 3 different times. Act shit came out in April. And they went back to court, and Tory got remanded to prison in April. And then this shit happened. It's all in April. That's 3 times this month.
I was seeing some people saying like it was a bad move for her because it was like playing all her cards at once, like not really giving much. I guess leaving wiggle room for herself.
Nigga, she been doing this for 2 years straight.
But like we said, she's the first time she really on camera. This is a story. This is exactly what happened.
I mean, she did it on Instagram too. Different camera.
She was
smaller camera. But she said multiple times in front of people, in front of our audience, that like, yeah, nah, he shot me. So this ain't nothing.
She detailing the story over the window.
Yeah.
Luck shot, nigga. You going down.
It's almost like she trying to convince us that he did shoot her. That's how I feel.
You know how
I feel like she's trying to convince me.
You know how
she probably is because the acts, the messages she get all day. Like what you're saying, it don't matter. You can say that, but that's how you think. We watch hella high profile from fucking Simone Biles talk about she can't be in the Olympics because of like mental health issues. So whatever, like you can say it's a fucking act, but that's you. To her, and let's be real, if you're a celebrity, like your profession is on this app.
Okay.
So this is an app you gotta be on. It affects people differently. So she probably feel the need to answer these people back because she's probably getting close to millions a day type shit.
So, but my whole thing is, I don't think that you should equate a level of like popularity with a level of integrity. If you're gonna tell the truth, you're gonna tell the truth regardless of how many people are looking for you, how many people asking you questions, and what kinds of questions are out there. So you telling me if you're making $10 million or if you're getting 10 million death threats to your house, you're gonna start lying?
How did you get that from what I said?
Because you're saying that she has to say all these things, but all these things seem to be lies.
To
you, I don't see them to be lies. I just don't know yet. So you feel me? Like
you think she lying.
She lying.
But to some people, she really not lying, and some people she probably, like James said, she gotta like yo.
So can we say that after viewing the whole interview, you will be able to have?
I'll let you know my opinion.
I'll let you know.
If she's lying in that
interview,
interview,
probably gonna be.
I could probably. She probably gassing right there. But that's not going to take away.
But the only way I'll be able to tell that, right, is if in the interview, like, it's in the full context of the interview, there's, like, moments of, like, discomfort or things like that. When Gayle was talking to her regular, you know, she going to warm her up. If she talking and being, if the personality and all that type of things, that'll probably, like, determine whether, like, I think she lying or not. You feel me?
So you're telling me you're gonna read their body language?
I'm gonna try my best, right? But even at the end of
I just had to bring that back. I'm sorry.
But even after the interview, like I said before I answered it, I'm still probably gonna come to the realization that I don't know. When he asked the question, I first said, yeah, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna still say, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you my process, me personally, what I'm gonna do, what you did, what everybody's gonna do. Right. But I'm not gonna come out strong and say, "Oh, she fucking lying. I ain't gonna stand on that shit."
Look right there. Look,
or she telling the truth. I'm gonna lock that nigga up. I'm not gonna really stand on it either. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's why I'm saying, like, I know I'm gonna do the same shit you do. So I know you can't come to the conclusion because you don't know, just like I don't know.
Bro, but we speculating. We said that.
I'm saying.
But if she telling the truth, you gotta lock him up.
Yeah, for sure. 2,000%. There's nothing to think about. Unless the best friend shot her, then what?
Lock her up.
The white lady? Maybe that's what.
That's who it is? It's a little white lady?
Nah, her best friend is black. Yeah, she black.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. This is a
like I said before, I hope she not lying.
Yeah, I hope she not lying. That is be bad, man, because like we talked about it first, like we went into this whole thing with the premise like, yo, we gotta believe our women and type shit like that. So I would hate for her to be lying for reasons like that, bro.
I want her to be lying just so I can see what happens after that. Like what conversation women have in public.
Bro, so the conversation's not gonna change. Remember when we did the show with Brittany? Like she said, even if the woman is lying as a woman, she said she never gonna call a woman out like publicly. She might say something to the woman privately, but she would never give other men the satisfaction of knowing that they against that woman.
That's petty as fuck.
Well,
that's petty as fuck.
That's what
how do we again? That may not be how Siani felt, but that's how we got word from one woman.
Well,
that's how they
because hold on, wait a minute, because also saying that another woman is wrong is not being against the woman in the same light as maybe someone with a malintent that is of male species would look at a woman. It's completely different.
That's some alien shit to say. Some alien shit to say.
In fact, I would continue to just say, like, if you're asking a woman her opinion, and if there's only men around, and if the woman's true opinion is that another woman is wrong, how is that you being against your fellow woman if you have no reach to tell that woman in person that she's wrong? This
that's hella specific, but I wouldn't know. I'm not a woman. You feel me?
This is what I'm saying. So,
but that's a hella specific situation.
The conversations I want women to have in public, bro. Like, because something gotta happen. Like, even you been reading up on like the Johnny Depp situation. Mm-hmm. Even with shit like that, like, who's going, like, 5 years ago, everybody thought his wife was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what conversation is had after that? After, like, the allegation, what happens? Because we in the space now where, like, a woman's allegation is basically like, all right, you did that shit. And that's a dangerous place to be at. Like, if we're being honest.
But it's always been like that.
No, it hasn't.
It really has.
According to women, it hasn't, though. Like, we didn't believe them. We made them.
Woman, it has.
Okay.
That's the second time you tried to speak for a woman.
Nah, she's proving my... Bro, at the end of the day, when we had the land chat, I said it's always been like that. No, it hasn't. We've always had to prove our point. So...
Yeah, I think they was talking about more like public opinion. As far as like...
It's all public opinion.
I mean, I guess niggas do get off and that's fucked up.
It's all public opinion. Like, that's what we were speaking about.
I feel like if we talking about like an assault case or like, a sexual assault case or something like that, as far as like women go, pertaining to women, the allegation and no evidence has always been enough to lock a nigga up. Whether he did it or not. And I mean...
Oh, you know better? You from experience?
So R. Kelly just went to jail. You know how many times they thought they had him and then they didn't?
And that's not to say that niggas don't get off, you feel me? That shouldn't. And I know for a fact, as a male, that's one of your worst fears, getting that allegation thrown on you. Because even if you beat it, it's over.
Yeah, we seen niggas' college careers get taken away because some crazy college party.
I seen a nigga in the hood, bro. From our hood, bro.
That shit snatched up, man. Just don't be toxic. I guess that's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Had to take a plea.
Because
he was scared to go to trial.
That's dumb on his bad.
No, it's not. Because like you said about chore shit. Oh, alright. If it's the same exact situation,
like
he said he didn't do it.
Nah, but a sexual assault is more like did he or didn't he? Like, that's all that is.
Well...
Like,
we know, and like we just spoke about, bro. Like, you can't not prove hearsay.
Yeah, but I can prove I didn't have sex with you.
Nah, they did that though. You know what I mean? Most women don't deny not having sex with these men. I mean, right? Like,
nah, I'm saying in a rape allegation, if somebody says that you like sexually assaulted them, like you forced yourself on them, you raped them, they have to prove that you had sex with them.
Yeah, but
in the court of law.
I don't know if you know this.
If I didn't do it, if I didn't do it, I can easily go to trial and say,
but niggas is in jail.
Most of these cases aren't just like, yo, he put up on me at a party. Most of these cases are we had sex, and you feel me? He forced himself. I didn't want to do it at that time. We've had sex before. These ain't just one-offs. Most of the time, they've had sex before type shit.
Honestly, bro, as a single man, I can honestly tell you, if you get jammed up like that, you was moving wrong. Honestly, it's on the honestly.
Bro, it's not. It's literally her will. That can happen to you tomorrow, bro. Be honest.
Bro, bro. You gotta know the vibe, bro. You got to.
Nah, but she could say the next day that she didn't want to have sex with you.
Bro, that's why you asked 3 times.
And then again, remember.
Oh, that's the magic number. Hey,
nah, bro. I'm making you 3 of them things, bro.
Again, like.
But I'm saying the next day she could say I didn't want to have sex with him, and then that's wouldn't that be considered a rape charge?
Nah, because I asked you for verbal consent multiple times.
Did you record it?
Bro, they could say they changed their mind middle of the joint, and then they was just too scared to tell you.
Then that's
it's all types of loopholes, but I
was too afraid to tell.
You can withdraw consent at any time.
Bro, it's so many ways that they can go about it.
Yeah, I get that, but that picture you just painted was terrifying.
Yeah, like you can withdraw consent at any time, but still, like you gotta know the vibe, bro. You can tell when somebody don't want to do nothing.
When we did the land chat, again, Brittany said like she done had women friends that like had consensual sex. And the next day, the friend tell him about the situation, and Brittany said out of her mouth, she had to tell him like, "Yo, like you know, like he assaulted you, type shit. Like that ain't." So like, that's just as common. Like these situations is crazy, so you can't just say even the 3 times, whatever. I'm saying, hey, it can happen to you any second.
Yeah, yeah. Like just because you can't just say if somebody. If you get
and as a man, if you don't fear that, you moving wrong. Hey,
no, you're not, bro.
As a single man, if
at the end of the day, bro, realistically,
you're not moving as right as you can to avoid these.
Bro, that all goes back to you. What type of women are you dealing with? Do you know these women? All that type of shit that goes into you moving right. So I don't have to worry about shit like that because the women who I allow to like be near me like that, or we have a history, it's established. Like, nah, it's not. I don't really do one-offs no more for real. If I can be honest with you. So that's why I don't have to worry about shit like that. Cause, nah. For what? Anybody I'm having sex with now, we've been talking for a little minute.
Well, that makes better sense. You should have said that at the beginning. So
I don't know, I'm an older person. When you younger, 19.
But you can't just say a nigga moving wrong.
18, bro. At 27, I can honestly say, no. Some shit.
But mind you, this happened to an 18-year-old, bro. The story I'm telling you was 18.
He was a child.
Was he moving wrong then?
Yeah.
He's 18-year-old. You gotta stay in college.
Bro, control yourself.
Stop it, bro. What? Just on you went to college locally.
Control yourself.
And
bro.
you just
it ain't enough
vibes at a party
bro,
a week later or something like that.
Exactly, but I still like went through a conversational period, bro. And I can honestly say I've never forced myself on anybody. I'm too big.
I'm so hard. We get it.
We not saying it's really.
We know you're not a rapist.
Yeah, but I'm saying to do that. But I'm saying, all right.
Not a raper.
Personally, when I get into that vibe, bro, it's like a lot of checkpoints. Like all right, I know you with
bro,
it.
none of that. I'm telling you, none of that.
And if you say stop, it's a stop.
None of that shit matters. It's not up to you.
That's what I'm saying. It's a stop.
As a man, if you don't fear that at any time, it's not up to you. It's really not.
Can we know your mental checkpoints?
No, bro, because we spend too much time here, bro.
No, we not, bro. What do you mean? What are we not? Can we know? Bro, this is a different topic.
You just know when a female is not into it, bro.
You said you have mental checkpoints.
Bro, you know that she's not into it. Like, all right, I'll let you take a piece of clothing off. Shit like that. Are you kissing me back? Like, are you being the aggressor in any way, shape, or form? Like, if not, then nah, I'm not really fucking with you. Me, myself, personally, bro, I'm too big to be the nigga, I'm tall shoot. Nah, I'm not doing that. That's too much, bro.
So women like that.
Oh, well, not my type of woman. I'm sorry. I'm not the nigga for you. I'm not doing that, bro.
That's
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro.
Word to the hang guys, so.
You feel me?
I'm not going there.
So how is the dating world for a single nigga?
Man, right now?
It don't really sound like you dating.
Male, it's pretty good. I am dating.
Like, cause you say you got like, little.
That's what I'm
pieces.
fucking. That's two different things.
Those script dips.
That's two different things. Who you fucking and who you dating can honestly, until you serious with somebody, should never be the same person. Like if we just dating and I'm getting to know you, then I need not to be fucking you because I'm trying to get to know you.
No, but that's not how I think most people consider dating. It's intertwined with fucking.
Eventually, yeah, but we don't gotta rush to get there. I gotta know you first before I like say we gonna have sex, bro. That's like soul ties and all that type of shit. Like we exchange your energies, all that.
So what is it like out there? So if it take you all this to
take like a solid like 30 to 60 days.
Right? If it take all this, so
I gotta know you for at least 6 weeks.
So what you looking for?
You gotta know somebody for 6 weeks.
You trying to get a girl or
soul tie somebody?
To know that I will go there with you, bro.
That's a good
at this point,
but is really those 6 weeks really much different?
That's not bad,
yeah, bro.
That's not bad.
No, what I'm saying is you waiting 6
weeks.
What's that? A month and a half?
Month and a half.
Sometimes 2 months. Imagine how much you work and how much you do.
And how much I'm working and doing other shit.
Right. So that's not a lot of time at all.
But now I'm
really. What I'm saying.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
So why you waiting to get so
far? Asking me. Hold on. In 6 months, if all we doing is communicating over the phone, at this point now we have to have conversations. It's not just
6 weeks.
What you doing.
Right, 6 weeks. You said
6 weeks. We didn't had conversations. We probably kicked it a few times. Like it's been 6 weeks. I feel like I'm comfortable with you to do that now.
Don't say like soul ties and shit.
Bro,
like
when
that.
you have sex with somebody, that's what that is, bro. You're exchanging energy, bro. You're taking something with you when you leave.
Yo, so what's dating like now? Like how you meet your Jones? Like what is how's women like? What's
now that I'm like working on it, bro? I'm at this bad joint. Wow, bro. Like, I meet girls outside because I'm...
Oh, because you outside.
Because I'm outside.
Who'd have
Yeah,
thought?
because I'm outside. But I mean, prior to that, you could always go to like your Instagram, your Facebook. Like, that's the dating scene for real.
Okay.
You gotta follow a joint at least to know when you see him out. Like, oh, all right, that's okay, cool.
That don't sound like fun.
It is fun.
Like, that sounds like tiresome.
Bro, dating now is fun because we grown now. So now it's like...
I'm talking about the social media part of it. Like, having to find somebody on Instagram.
You don't have to, but I mean, realistically, right? You spend so much... Everybody spends so much time on social media. The reality of the fact is you're probably going to meet somebody you're interested in on social media. If niggas spend 3 to 4 hours on that shit every day, and that's like a lowball average. There's social media, you're gonna be sociable. You're gonna find people around you that's interested in the same shit that you are. Y'all gonna talk. Y'all gonna exchange numbers, and it's gonna go from there. If niggas is prepared to be in the metaverse and live on the internet, you think niggas ain't already?
No, we're not saying that it's not happening. We're just saying it's corny.
It's not corny, bro. It's the way of life. You gotta get with it.
Nah, bro.
Nah, but I'm saying
like it just doesn't like.
I think that's a
first interaction with somebody face to face versus a first interaction with somebody on the internet aren't even comparable. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
you spend so much time.
So you slid a DMs to like a person you never met, never saw. You just followed the day and slid the DMs. Mm-hmm. And how'd that go? Like,
I mean, you miss every shot you don't take. So I mean, shoot your shot. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it don't.
So these Shaq percentage for the fields or like baseball averages?
They baseball averages. We're not talking NBA averages because that's just that's unrealistic. Realistically, if you shooting DMs like that, if you get 3 out of every 10, you pretty good.
That's bad 300. You that nigga in MLB.
You getting 3 out of every 10, like, and you fucking the 3 out of every 10.
Nah, let's say you fucking 1 out of the 3.
Yeah.
You alright? So you
that's putting too much. So you fucking 1 out of 10, maybe.
And it probably
it's probably nobody's only fucking like 1 out of 10, bro. Nobody's only fucking.
That's the average. We're saying average,
bro. The average ain't 1 out of 10, bro.
We saying
on a slitted DM, it's only 3 that's responding.
Exactly.
It's more than 3 that's responding.
So is that in your filter? They gotta be fucking.
Nah.
So how is it gonna be?
You can tell by what a female is posting if she fucking. You can just tell. Girls got a way of presenting themselves like, oh, alright.
I don't know.
You thirst trapping, bro. Girls thirst trapping. At this point, as a man, you have to know, like, yeah.
Nah, like some women just put up pictures of them just being half naked all the time, bro. That's really just a thing.
It really is just a thing.
No, bro. We know what you're doing, bro.
Oh my goodness.
You know what that is.
I don't know.
You never putting clothes on, bro?
Nah.
You never have clothes on, bro? You're definitely thirst trapping.
Bro, on the internet, I'm not gonna have clothes
on. If I scroll through your page at
of course not.
Bro,
I'm saying, like, you think if she on the internet, if you think every post she put on her, she doesn't have clothes on, that she's going the rest of her life with no clothes on?
No, bro. That's what you're presenting. So as a man, that's how I'm gonna react to it. Why? Because I'm a man and you're a female.
But a woman will respond.
Women are just as smart to understand. Like, yes, no, this is what I'm putting out. This is what I want back. We're not stupid here. We not.
So would you say every Playboy model down the fuck?
No, bro. They're getting paid to do that. I'm talking about the bitch that work as a CNN who on Friday night at 1 a.m. is posting pictures where her titties up like this in the mirror. You know what she doing. We not gonna act stupid. Oh, no, nigga. We know what she doing. She know what she doing.
So you slide in those DMs.
10,000%.
So it's in your filter.
At bare minimum, I'ma like the picture.
You say I ain't even trying to. I don't even talk to women that's like this and that. A woman that you kind of just described would definitely hit you with a random allegation whenever she.
Bro, nah. I mean, I'm a man. At the end of the day, that's not gonna stop my instinctual reaction to a reply. But that don't mean I'm a fuck. That don't mean I'm a fuck,
bro. You just said they fucking 3 out of 3 fucking.
He said I'm sliding 10,000%.
I'm not sliding.
He said 10,000%.
I'm not shooting 10,000%, bro. You just gotta know your market, bro. Shoot your shots correctly.
All right, so So
you gotta be.
Siani, what about you? I don't want to hear from this pig anymore.
That's
crazy.
I'm telling you, that's crazy. That's
wild.
That's wild.
Because I want you to answer all these same questions. So I got one more question now, and then you can literally go through your side of everything. All right, one at a time. The last question is so like.
Write these out.
You should write these down.
The last question is like so for no, we can because the questions is pretty general anyway. I feel like.
Nah,
but
off the cuff.
So you've been dating and everything. And obviously, I mean, you've been mingling with women. How do you feel like the quality of women that you've been looking for? I ain't gonna say quality of women. The quality of women that you've been looking for, the values that you uphold. You feel me? I'm talking about the values and the things that you're looking for. How
the
women
value
can
of
meet
women
in
is
those
mad high
expectations
right
to you.
now, bro.
Okay.
Women is what's up. If you think otherwise, you might be gay at this point.
Well,
I said that to all single women.
Otherwise,
nah, like, cause you know it's a group.
I don't want to say it, but
it's a group of niggas who swear by law, like, nah, these bitches ain't shit. Da da da, and it's like, nah, bro, you might like being around your homies too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's no way you don't. All these women out here, bro, and at this point, all of them look good for real on average. They
all look good for real on average.
That was I ain't gonna hold you.
On average, all of them.
I ain't gonna hold you.
On average, bro,
all of them, just a little bit.
He was pandering that whole answer.
I'm not pandering at all, bro. Nah, bro, I'm really not pandering. Bro, I'm really not pandering at all, bro. That's dead ass me being serious.
So why are you single right now?
Cause, bro, I'm working on myself, bro. At the end of the day, I want my next relationship to be my last one. Like,
so you saying you're not ready?
Nah, I'm not. I'm not where I need to be for real.
So some people will say,
like
so what are you dating for?
To fuck?
To build connections with people, bro. You never, bro. Women are really dope, bro. I enjoy hanging out with women when I like hanging out with y'all.
He said so when he get himself right. Yeah, I mean he had these.
Not even that. Not even like
pick who you want.
Not even like one of shit like that, bro.
I finished college.
Nah, bro. I like genuinely pursue friendships with women, like just as like, yo, nah, you my friend, you the homie.
I think that's a rarity.
It might be.
Is that why you sliding in DMs?
Hey, homie.
Nah, I think. I just think me myself personally, my personality is like to women. I'm very inviting to them. I like women, so. Yeah, I'm very inviting to me. So even if we not going fuck, we don't have to fuck. I'ma still be cool with you because you cool. Women know more than us.
So when you slide, my bad. Last question. So if you slide into a joint, right?
Keep going. Keep going.
And I like you said, it's cool if y'all don't fuck. Y'all can be friends and shit like that. Do you fall back a little bit once you realize you're not going
that I'm not fucking?
Yeah,
a little recoil.
You fall back.
It gotta be a recoil.
10,000%.
Okay.
10,000%, you're gonna be sorted out with the friends. Like, alright, you just my female friend. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you every day.
Yeah, you might get the once a week, once a month, whatever.
Every now and again.
Depending on how dope
would you want to be a friend with a nigga
story
like that?
I'll always reply to your story if I see it. For real.
Okay, little light.
Yeah, little light. You and your kid. Ooh, that Easter outfit was fly. Some shit like
just
that.
Just in case you want to fuck.
emoji.
Yeah, you gotta like appreciate that. Nah.
That's your friend.
This is like, yo, I'm legit your friend. Like, I don't know.
But I'm still down to fuck.
Good.
Okay, you got I don't know. That sounds like a motive.
Bro, we're grown, bro.
That sounds like a motive.
Bro, we're grown,
to
bro.
Be your friend.
Like I said, the first thing I said before this, the person you fucking and the person you dating kind of can't be the same person. We're all
I disagree with that.
Bro, I think so personally.
Because
like,
you can be fucking and dating at the same time.
Yeah, nah, you can be fucking the person that you
time.
dating, but if I'm dating somebody and I'm trying to get serious with them, or if I'm dating you, I'm trying to get to know you for real, I'm still fucking whoever I was fucking just so I'm not.
But that's how dating works. I'm still dating whoever I'm dating.
I'm not, but it's not dating, bro. It's fucking. You
can do both. We can go to movies and fuck.
No, bro. That's
or we might not just go to the movies. But
no,
our date might just be us fucking.
No, bro. That's the line in the sand. Like either you fucking or we pursuing something.
Nah, I disagree.
Like you have to get like that to a point with somebody just so you can separate that from knowing like, oh nah, I can build something with you.
You can build and fuck at the same time.
Yeah, nah, but if we fucking and building at the same time, the fucking can make me say, all right, I can stick around for this.
Hell, that's on you.
But you just said you got other people fucking.
Good pussy can do that to you, bro. It can. It happens to niggas all the time. We watch it, bro. I know of niggas like then that.
So speaking from you specifically, because you don't do that, are you that nigga?
What you mean?
The good pussy make you fall in love.
When I was younger, yeah.
We talk about you right now.
Because you do the wrong.
Because I can separate. I know a relationship with you is not gonna work. We can still fuck.
So if a John wanna fuck you gonna be like, nah, I like you too much.
Nah. But once we,
so then
once we
so you gonna be like, no, so you gonna tell her, all right, we can fuck.
What I'm saying is,
you off the list now.
Exactly. Like what I'm saying is, once you commit, you're like, oh nah, I just want to have sex. That's it. Because women will approach you like, women will both. Nah, but women will approach you strictly as I just want to have sex for.
But what about the women that want to do both?
Then we gotta have a relationship first, bro. I'm sorry, I'm a man. I can have boundaries and timelines and dates.
So you gonna tell her if she tells me like,
it's a bunch of women with 90-day rules, bro. You telling me I can't have that?
We're asking you right now.
Yes.
So look, right?
I've already said that. Yes.
So you dated the John, right? Y'all just been on dates, 3 dates, right? And she presented you that she would like to continue dating, but she would like to have sex with you. You say no?
If I'm not ready, yeah.
That's interesting. That's tough.
That's tough.
If I'm not ready, I'm not ready.
Siani, you ready? From the top.
From the top,
I don't know where we started.
I think we gotta start off with the
social media.
Social media.
We like fucking. Was it?
So
Good Morning America over there.
Social media and dating, like how is you think is that like a avenue you use for dating?
I don't use it for dating, but one dating I do use it.
What do you mean?
Like.
She said, I don't use it for dating.
But
one dating I use it.
I don't use it to
as your primary source.
To seek out people to date. I don't date people off the internet. Like I date people that I met off.
So are you like I have to meet you in person to date? So if somebody you a woman, nigga slide in your DMs. Mm-hmm. So you've never spawned a relationship. It don't even have to be sexual, but like a dating relationship from a nigga that slid in your DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ever chill with a nigga that slid in your DMs?
Yeah.
It ever fermented into something more than y'all chilling?
No.
Nah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Did the social media play a part in that, or it did?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why's that?
Like you said, like meeting people in person.
So do you have this maybe like protectiveness that like I ain't gonna be a John that he hit off social media? Because we see how like the reverse side, like Hank said, men go out looking for women on social media, and women obviously know that.
You're not.
So are you like a woman that so you just like on your side you just like you ain't gonna get the ball. I ain't gonna be one of these Jones you bought on social media type Jones, right?
So what?
I mean, you can say that.
So where are you usually meeting fellows
that you date that you want to date?
I just meet people. I just meet people. Like I go places, I travel, you know, and just like going out, whatever.
Okay, so
you might have to speak up a little bit.
So what's like dating for you, right? Like that definition of dating. Because Hank gave us like I felt like we caught a line a little bit, but he was saying dating and fucking is exclusively different.
Bro, that wasn't a lie.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
There's women out here.
I believe
of course, we know that. I understood what he was saying.
Yeah, like, but we was asking him personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, him personally.
Like they know my dating habits.
You personally, can you not separate the two, or can you separate the two?
Or
is
like,
it
what is dating to you? Like do you date?
I do date.
Okay, yeah. So like, what is that?
Is right now. Okay, so dating is. I feel like whatever it's gonna be. You just meet new people. I feel like I'm at a place now where I'm starting to meet people that match my energy a little bit more, and I think it's because I'm starting to be specific about who like I'm meeting, or not even who I'm meeting, but who after meeting I continue to even talk to, because that's really what it is, and that's what it is for me. Like first impressions, they carry heavy, and I don't mean like just appearance wise. I just mean like how you are as a person. That shit means a lot. You know what I mean? And that's why when you say you can't read somebody, I find that kind of hard, because it's like you can read somebody and you should kind of always be willing to the very first time you meet them.
That's true. I like the way you said that. But I don't want to just to counter that. Like, I don't know her. I like, you feel me? Like, and I don't know the context. Like, and it's not. And what we're going to see from the interview isn't still the full interview. It's still chopped up in bits and pieces.
Right.
So we not gonna have the full context. But we might be able to look at it and say that she lying. I don't want to say that right now. If I look at it, well, she probably really lying like that. I don't know. But like, if I wouldn't be afraid to say that.
Okay. But no.
So the niggas you dating, you not fucking? Or
no?
Are they exclusively different or like?
You got a different list?
Do I got a list?
No, is it a different list?
You were saying like, is this the date pile? Is this the fuck pile?
That's I apologize for that question. That wasn't a basic one.
No, that's not. That's not. You got the niggas you fucking list.
The niggas you fucking.
No, it's not a list.
He was just equating it to how you broke it. You trying to?
I get what y'all did.
You had a list of
when I'm telling you, when I just heard the question, it was like, oh no.
All right, so
you got a list of niggas.
You know you can. She can have a list. She can have a top five.
I wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't expect her.
Top five.
I couldn't expect her to drop that here.
I'm just saying, like she could.
That'd be an exclusive.
A top 3 at the least.
Listen.
I ain't gonna say at the least. I'm saying it's not.
I'm just saying, like, women be fucking too. Let's not act like women don't have sex. It's not off the rails.
Look, we're not saying that's you, but we saying if it was you, there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean you can say what you want.
Hank is judging it more than either.
I'm not judging it.
We're not saying.
I'm top 3. Oh, bitches be fucking.
We wouldn't care if it was a top 50. I really don't care. I don't care if it's a top
whole
0.
team if you want.
That's why I'm asking you. Is it a top 50? Is it a top 0? It
don't matter. It gotta be a list though of niggas you fucking and niggas you not. And niggas you fucking and niggas you dating, I'm saying. I'm sorry.
No, it's not a list. Is whether I want to be sexual or not. And that is not exclusive to dating.
And that's the point proven. You feel me? So there's no list.
No.
There's no list.
So
Hank has a list is what we said.
Yeah. So to you, right, like I'm just engaging how you dating, right? So you saying like it really don't matter, like we can be dating, and like you said, if you want to be sexual with that person that you're dating, you will be. And it could be just a person that you just want to have sex with, you will, you won't, you feel me, type shit. Like that. Your sexuality and like, I guess, because like dating and sex all go together kind of. So like,
I mean, it does go together. Dating and sex does go together.
Put it in
I feel like.
No, it does go together. It really does go together. But
so why you ain't say that when he said that?
Because that's his view.
Yeah,
that's how
but he his own man.
It's an open discussion. We gotta like.
And he was discussing.
No, but what you can't do.
But
hold on, wait. Because what you can't do. Because I'm dating. Mm-hmm. So what you can't do is you can't tell someone who's dating how they want to date. If they want to date and exclusively not have sex to be able to get to know you and then have sex whenever they feel like it, but have already kind of established that they have somebody else that they're having sex. As long as like nobody's lying, you get what I'm saying, because that gets dangerous and toxic. But you know what I mean, because that's the truth. Because you're exchanging energies. But if it is exclusive to dating, then it makes for better exchange because now you're exclusive with that person. But that's why dating is different to everybody. Because like if I go on a date with somebody, I don't consider that us dating. Like I consider dating someone being exclusive.
Okay, okay. So we was talking about like dating, the way that word is being used, dating, we just mean like the act of going on
like
dates.
Fast and loose.
Yeah, I know what y'all mean.
Not fast and loose. No. I don't know if y'all like look down upon us, because I don't know, right? Like y'all single, maybe y'all do look down upon something like that. But I got other single friends that go on, non-sexual dates with multiple women throughout the week, and never have sex with these women. You feel me? Because they just. So I'm saying like, but they may not go on like a lot of dates with these women. Like, so they date this girl, and none of it ever turns sexual. That's dating to me. I don't mean I didn't think of dating as only dating one person.
What you said to me sound like boyfriend girlfriend.
But I'm saying,
that sound like we.
That's dating exclusively. So I'm just tossing out like the general umbrella of dating. You feel me?
Yeah, honestly, if you're just dating like that, you shouldn't be sexually active with whoever.
You said you shouldn't?
No.
I mean, I'm not fucking everybody.
So I'm gonna ask you: do you believe in only being?
I mean, not that you shouldn't. I'm sorry, that was the wrong word.
No,
and you
that's
said
how you talk about you personally.
My bad.
That's
what I'm saying.
Say what you mean and be what you say. You said it. Don't take backsies.
So you think like during like I'm trying to ask this.
What are you asking, bro? Let me.
Because I feel like I got 2 questions.
Okay.
You feel me?
2 questions.
So like dating and sex, you saying that's only exclusive like with one person. So like when I'm having sex with this person, is a person I'm dating exclusively, right?
Why are the questions about dating and sex?
Because I'm trying to gauge.
That's kind of where we've been at for the last 30 minutes.
Because I'm trying to gauge, oh damn, I just lost my train of thought. Well, the question basically is like, do you believe in like it's okay to have like multiple sexual partners? Like,
I mean, I believe
let's
anybody
say like
can do whatever they want.
Interesting question.
Yeah, I believe anybody can do whatever they want.
Yeah. You feel me? So, because like that's in a sense that's dating. You feel me? Like some people. They date.
No, that's not dating.
That's sleeping around.
That's fucking, bro.
But
nah, they go on dates with these people
And then fuck.
and then sometimes we
bro.
fuck, sometimes we don't.
That's a situationship, and that's something that's
not. That's dating.
Bro,
we're going on dates, and sometimes we fuck, and sometimes we don't.
No, but that's
dating.
I think that's probably where we're going with it. Like it's more. It's either more than a date or it is.
Or it's not. Like either y'all fucking and y'all just gonna go get something to eat first and then y'all gonna go fuck. Or y'all actually go together if y'all can, or not go together, but y'all take each other kind of serious if y'all can just date without the fucking.
Like why can't you do both?
You can, bro. I'm not saying that you can't. Alright, my analogy, and this is gonna sound crazy when I say it. Alright, think about it like this. You ever heard like a rectangle, like it's not even think about it. Like a rectangle is a square. I mean, a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. Mm-hmm. So you can just fuck somebody exclusively. Like, yo, we just fuck. That's it.
Uh-huh.
And then you can say, I'm dating this person and we have sex.
I understand that.
That's the exclusivity. But you can just have people like, we just had sex. That's it.
I understand.
So what's like the?
I'm saying why can't you do both?
You can. I'm not saying that you can't. Just realistically, why waste time dating somebody and being in a relationship with them if you don't want to be with them? You just want to have sex with them.
No, because I enjoy your company, but I also enjoy having sex with you.
Then you want to be with that person. I'm saying, what's the
because because I'm still dating other people. Why can't that be a thing? That's the question. Do you believe in multiple?
That's a
thing, but that's messy. Like you play with.
But
how's that
telling the truth and you
but I'm saying if you spending time with a woman consistently, even with telling the truth, like that's all fine as a blanket statement. Realistically, that's bullshit. Like once you spend time with somebody and you're consistently doing that, they're gonna garner feelings regardless.
So what's the difference between that and fucking all the time,
bro?
A woman, even if she does say that she's only fucking you, you don't think that at one point, from what you just said, that she's gonna start feeling attached to you?
I mean, realistically, that's up to the woman at that point. Yeah,
even you, Mr. Same box, get me.
Nah, bro, same rule applies.
so all the bitches you fucking constantly don't got good pussies.
Nah, bro, same rules apply, but at the end of the day, bro,
Reggie, we can get this.
It has nothing to do with the quality of the box. It's just like, yo, as a person, you have to understand, like, we're going.
You call it soul ties. So I'm saying, how can a person that you just fucking
you're exchanging energy with that person is what I said.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
you said soul bonded.
Yeah, but when I further clarified it, that's what I meant. Just an exchange of energy. That's what sex is. What I'm saying is, if I make that clear, if it's like a clear, defined thing with a person, like, we're just having sex. That's it.
It don't matter.
You don't think that can change over time?
Yeah, that don't matter.
It could, but why?
The same way it can change over time the other way.
It could, but
it's sex involved no matter what you say.
Yeah, no, it could, but realistically, at this point, you got a better chance of it getting like serious or them somebody really catching feelings of we spending time together, we doing all this, and sometimes we fuck. Nah, y'all really like each other. Like if that's just your fuck buddy, that's all that is.
You really like each other. I mean, you date people that you like, right?
You like me enough to share energy,
bro.
With
if you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, if you like, that's a weird. It's like a gray area to me, and I don't like being there. So like that's why I give that 6 weeks to understand. Like, yeah, nah, maybe we.
But maybe you don't want to be in a relationship because you're still working on yourself. But I still like
then why
hanging
would
out.
I play it? I'm not going to do that to you, bro. And I'm not going to touch you. I'm just not. If I like hanging out with you that much, I'm not going to touch you. That's just a rule of thumb. It might be like you can't. It's like it's saving everybody in the situation. Like, nah, if I really just like hanging out with you, there's no need for us to have sex. I like hanging out.
How high is important? This is for both of y'all. Is how high of importance do you place on sex with a potential partner compared to everything else?
Long-term partner.
Yeah.
Partner in life.
Because that's what I really want to know at this point.
I mean, what do you mean how high?
How high of importance
Like,
compared
is it
to other
important?
things?
If you want to rate it 1 to 10, or if you want to rank it, or if you just want to explain it, but like, is sex in a long-term relationship?
In my opinion, it's top 3 right after like your intellect and like your homemaking ability. So that's my 3. You can mix it up however you want, but sex is never number 1.
Interesting.
Like sex can be number 2 and homemaking abilities can be number 3, but intelligence has to be number 1 at that point.
Okay, no dumb bitches.
Yeah, you can't be stupid at this point. Like,
You know what I mean?
You don't have to give a shot.
Rank it.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to, but you can just say like,
Is
does it matter? It doesn't matter a lot, matter a little bit.
They said rank, so
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Like to put something like that on a scale is ridiculous.
No, it's not.
It's not
it's a part of it. It's a part of it.
I
don't even like that. I don't even like the way you put that. I don't even like the way
for me.
It's like a aspect of the relationship, not even like her being smart. That's a characteristic of her. Of like, but what more or less like what about the relationship?
bro, when I say intelligence, I speak also to like your emotional intelligence, like knowing what I need, and also being able to speak to me about shit that I don't know about.
How important? Okay, that's important to you.
Like intelligence is all that.
You don't have to rank it or none of that. I was just throwing out like examples for you to answer the question.
It's important, but it's not like.
Is it not is it important enough for you to know like I would never be with this person? Like I wouldn't marry this person over it. No. So you wouldn't mind like you would marry a person that you don't really enjoy having sex with.
That's a good.
That's really good.
But the thing is, like, what is someone's sex? Like, that's what I'm saying.
We asking you personally. For you. We're not saying there's an average that somebody got to be at. We asking like you personally. Everybody you have sex with, was it good? Yeah, you never had nobody that had that. Yeah,
exactly.
So like we said,
nigga that was bad, would you have
your husband? Yeah, you rather get married? Could you marry a nigga that give you bad sex?
That's the question.
Or average. Let's say it's average for you. It's an average. All the experiences you've ever had.
The reason why I'm saying I can't because like, say it's cliche or whatever, but if I fell in love with somebody and got married and we didn't have sex yet, how would I know whether sex was important? Would you ever even do that though? I would.
So you would marry somebody before you have sex with them?
If I fall in love, why is sex important to me? Like, why is that something that's? I mean, I don't think I'm not saying that important.
So it's not that important.
If you can marry somebody without having sex with them, then that answers the question. It's not that important. And that's okay. And that's not. I'm not saying I can judge you. That's. What about you, Hank? Could you marry somebody?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Because that's why it's top 3 for you.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's top 3.
Why is it top 3?
Because, bro, we going to have sex. I like having sex. So I would hope that the person that I'm going to be having sex with for the rest of life is somebody I enjoy having sex with. That just makes sense. I'm not going... Never mind, I'm not going to say that.
No.
Would you divorce your wife if she doesn't want to have sex with you anymore?
That's deep. That's deep because that's
kind
of how I think.
I need y'all to
we go to 40, 50.
Like, I'm just thinking in life, like, okay, maybe...
Your shit's still going to work for another 20. It's going to work for
another 20. But if you're
20.
married and there's a reason why...
I'm going to talk to her about getting a massage on. She going to have to let me do something.
Would you want to ask her? Why would you want to ask her, like, is it something that... You know,
after I ask
that...
after all of that, and it's still like a nah, I just don't... Alright, cool.
I got to do this.
I got to do this, though. Like, you might be dumb, but I'm not. So...
Well, regardless...
That's crazy.
You disagree?
No, I'm saying that's crazy. Like I wouldn't know what to do, honestly.
Bro, I'm not gonna make myself unhappy if I know I like having sex.
Is that and she say no, then y'all gotta get a divorce.
Nah, we don't have to get a divorce, but you gotta let me get a side piece.
She doesn't have to.
Yes, she
And
doesn't have to.
If you're gonna make that decision for you,
that's pretty selfish.
That's selfish,
I think
bro.
that's because
That's selfish.
we do. I think most
you're
of us,
making a decision for us at that point.
Yeah,
if you don't want to have sex
I
anymore,
think so.
that's fine. I'm not saying I'm gonna leave you because of that. However, for you not to understand that I still want to have sex, let me go outside the house and get it. Now you're bugging. Like that's on you now. Like you trying to have your cake and eat it too. You can't have it both ways.
Well, what if you fall in love and you can't please a woman?
Nah.
Because the thing is, I think the thing is, a lot of people, and I don't mean to make this a joke, but a lot of people may think that something is happening that's not happening. So to put sex at like an all-time high is like, what do you mean by sex? Do you mean sex like somebody you just having sex and their sex is weak, or them being able to like have sex with you? Because I think that's different. You get what I'm saying?
No, but they're all that's all in the same answer though. Like
it's all together.
It's all together.
We talk about the overall sexual experience with that person.
Just because we have great sex, if we don't have sex at the frequency that I want to have sex, I'm still gonna be unhappy in the situation. If I'm being honest, like even if it's great, if you only giving me sex once a month, I'm gonna have a problem.
You gonna ask to step outside the house if you only get sex once a month?
If you
it's probably over.
It's
probably not, bro.
It's probably but that's a conversation we had pre-marriage. Like, nah, we not. No,
she can't change her mind.
That's true.
No,
she can.
But we're getting married, bro. At this point, we're having every conversation.
So we said
at some point,
the first scenario we brought you though was like you 40, 50. So like let's say we talking about you been married like 20 years.
Nah, then we can still do this. I won't. It can be a random joint. It don't gotta be a girlfriend. I can go to a random spot.
Nah.
I always gotta wrap it up. But boom, like I gotta have sex with something. Like, come on, sis. Like you can't do that. Like you can't do that. That's not fair. That's not fair.
You sound like an animal.
That's not being an animal, bro. That's being realistic about what you want.
Married, right?
If y'all wives said, yeah, all right, we buy you 30. Let's say at 30.
40. Let's go to 40. Be in our marriage because at that point we'll be in our marriage 20 years.
Yeah, y'all 40. Y'all got another kid, whatever. Y'all wives say, all right, baby, no more box. 6 more. No more box. It's over for you. I don't want to have sex no more. What you
bro? Like I said, I don't know what I.
Well, we asking.
But you're asking.
Your initial reaction.
My initial reaction.
Are you thinking about divorce? Is that crossing your mind?
Not divorce.
Or are you thinking about a side piece?
Or are you thinking like? So I think the scenario we at the point where y'all done talked about everything y'all can do as far as like you doing what you can to help her want to have sex. Yeah. She at the point where she just saying I don't want to have sex ever again. Period.
Right.
So like, what are you thinking now? Are you saying okay?
I'm thinking
we gotta forever?
Nah, we gotta get a girlfriend.
Exactly.
We though, I'm not gonna go step outside.
We don't have to do nothing because you don't want to have sex no more.
She don't want to have sex with her.
So you don't get to join in on the fun. Fuck you.
But like, it's so he said. I think where he going with it is like
I'm keeping
the way he want to answer it. He can't answer it without like knowing what his wife answer is to certain questions. Like he said, like let's get a girlfriend. Well, now we got to add to the scenario. She's saying no. So like,
it's just you trying to have sex. That's it.
Then I'll probably go get a girlfriend. Yeah, probably. And just hump on her.
And now let's add to the scenario. What if she not down with you stepping out the house? Is the divorce on the table?
Then I don't know.
You're not being fair at that point, bro. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You making a decision for 2 people and expecting one person to be cool with it. And like just go with it because they love you so much. Fuck out of here.
See that later?
Bro, nah, because I really think realistic. Like I know.
What if your pee-pee stop working?
Bro, then
would you give her permission to step out with you?
My shit don't work.
Look, ooh, that's a good question.
Then we probably don't get married, realistically.
No,
what if you're married? Y'all already. What if y'all like?
DJ Envy just
10 years strong, 20 years strong, and she just like
said I've been faking this whole time.
This shit, but
that's how she go.
This shit, but
that's your fault.
So you should
have been real with me 20 years ago. What I'm supposed to do? If
so what did she tell you? Like, yo, I'm just gonna get some good shit. All right.
You gonna be.
I'm gonna step out too.
But
if you're not at this, bro, you gotta think about the dynamics of where you at. So like, if I'm 40, years old,
waiting for the opportunity.
It's not about waiting. It's not about waiting for the opportunity. It's just like realizing, like, yo, it's a value in stability when you get to that point in life. So yeah, no, if we're stable here, cool. Sex is just sex. Like, it's just that. It's sex. Like,
you made a point to
like,
say that.
it's just sex. So yeah, no, if you feel like you gotta step out, then I'm gonna step out too. But by all means, do your thing. We want rules and regulations, like, cool, but do your thing.
Yeah, like no sucking dick.
Yeah, like it's gonna be boundaries and this shit, but do your thing.
Think she gonna listen?
No, she gonna be sucking hella dick. Going crazy.
Henry!
At the end of the day, I would hope that my wife, because we're being this open and honest and setting these boundaries, that she would respect them.
No, but you know what? That nigga don't care. All people.
That's on her to control that. Like, she gotta figure it out.
Bro, fuck yeah.
Open another avenue. Like, it just is what it is. At 50, yeah, nah, for sure, baby, do what you want. I'm gonna go do what I want and whatever.
Oh, that's deep. So, you want to open marriage?
He's saying
at 50.
No, I think.
No, I'm not getting married to nobody with the idea of, oh nah, we still fuck other people. No,
but it's not.
No, what if y'all together 20 years? She say it's not working. I want to fuck other people.
He wanted divorce
at 40. If I'm with somebody for 20 years, at this point we'd be damn near 60. I mean 50. So we're at 50. Yeah, nah, we could just step out at that point. I'm 50. We're not gonna find We know realistically for what you want. If I check every other box and you check every other box, then yeah, nah, it's just sex. Do your thing. We could try other shit in the bedroom. If that shit don't work, cool.
So he's basically saying sex don't matter in marriage neither. That's
at 50 years. At 50, yeah, no.
He's just saying at 50 years old, he's not willing to get a divorce.
Why get a divorce? Just thug it out. We can get separated.
That's really what he's saying.
We can live in separate houses. That's all. That beats a blank. But I'm not going through the financial repercussions of a divorce. Fuck no.
But I'm saying
that's why I'm not in no rush to get married, because marriage is bigger than, oh, I love you, let's get married. It's more than that. Like, it's a lot of other shit that got to be crossed off. So I'm not rushing.
But if you love him, why? If you marrying for love, then none of that shit even matter.
Bro, at the end of the day, marriage is like a lifelong thing, bro. Like,
but yeah, if I'm like you said, if you look dating to find your next forever person, and you find
you gotta cross a lot of.
I'm gonna be honest. Regardless, I think you're wrong a little bit. If you marry somebody just because you love them, that's dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I'm saying not
because, like Hank said, marriage is such a big commitment beyond love. If you say love is not just enough to marry somebody,
no way.
I keep telling people
sex doesn't matter. It doesn't
not even sex. Like just
no, just overall in life in general. Like
there's so much other things that go into a marriage.
There's so much just like, you know how many women I've been with that I loved, and it's like, nah, that shit didn't work relationship wise. It happens.
Well, that too, of course.
It happens, bro. Like, you love people, and it's like, nah, that shit don't work as a relationship. It may not work long term. Like, you gotta find that out. People change, so yeah, no. Just because I love you, that don't mean I'm gonna love the person you is 15 years.
But love is also a subjective word that, like, people mean it differently. So, like, somebody could mean love, like, I love you enough to take care of you, and you love me enough to take care of me, so we should be able to do anything together ever in life, and that should be enough for marriage. So, in essence, that means...
That shouldn't be enough.
That's not enough. That sounds like settling. Like, and that's what I'm saying.
That's not settling. That's
literally us being partners in life. That's
exactly.
That's
settling, bro.
It sounds like
the only reason why
it's exactly what she just said. If I love you enough to take care of you, and you love me enough to take care of me, everything else don't matter. Is what I'm saying, because we're gonna take care of each other. Because that's what
you would hope so. But like you, it's like.
But if I love you enough to that point,
bro, at the end of the day, I'm getting married to you. You're gonna have my children. I'm gonna go to life with you. All these different things. I'm gonna need something more than I love you. Like, it gotta be.
It's not the word. That's what I'm saying. It gotta be other
thoughts. Yeah, that's you just stuck on the word. I love somebody, so I'm gonna marry you. No, it's what comes with that love. Like you just saying. Like if I love you to the point where I want to marry.
I get what you're saying.
Like,
you just the baseline. It's bigger
like
than
like the actual word love could mean everything to you. Like that's what you're really in love with. You're not in love with the person.
I know you got that.
But look,
baby.
again, I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah,
I'm not.
I feel what you're saying, but like, just because you feel that way about them, like you said, everybody's definition of love is different.
Yeah,
so you can be, you love that person in that way, and that's great. That should be the way you love people, right? Because you basically saying, if I love you, I'm willing to put my all into you. If you love me, you're willing to put your all into me. And we should be able to build whether we at 0 now or anything, right? But like Siani said, people is different to different people. So that may be better to you.
Yeah.
But to that woman that you love, that may
true.
not be the same meaning of love to her. So like, that's not enough reason for you to marry her, bro, because she could fuck you up. Just because you love her so much.
You love her.
Yeah, like, you feel me? That's going into it a little wild. You feel me? Like,
nah, but like at that point, it would be a mutual thing.
Yeah,
like at that point, like I'm speaking for me. You're talking about me, the woman. Like I'm speaking for me. I'm not going to feel that way about you if I know that's not how you feel about me. But if we're at that point where we feel like that about each other, then of course I know. Like I said, everything that you're going through, all the ups and downs and shit like that.
For all the bullshit.
If I'm at that point, I'm here, ain't I? You feel me? Like if I didn't love you and didn't want to be with you through this shit, then of course we're not gonna get married because I wouldn't the fuck be here. Duh. If that's what I'm dating you for.
Yo, I can't hold you. I think I lost the Dutch.
It probably so.
Is it not right there in the ashtray?
Look like at the bottom.
You talking about right there?
Yeah, is that it?
At the
Really
further
need to use your
review.
light.
Nah. Oh, right there.
I knew it was there the whole time. I had to
Jedi mind.
get him to do it without saying it.
You can cut that though.
Nah, I'm gonna get right in.
So we have a fan question about dating, actually.
Ooh, really?
Yes. So the fan question reads,
yes.
That's your answer? Let's hear it.
well, it's not a yes or no question, but
Damn.
that's cool. How do you ask someone out after being rejected by them already?
Would you?
You don't.
You don't?
I mean, they didn't.
Never try again?
They didn't say would you. They said how. Like they're
How
asking.
would you?
So what's your game plan? Just the date, man?
Bro,
You still in
if
the
a motherfucker
DMs.
say nah, then it's like, all right, cool. Like,
Nah,
But we
damn.
said
Not
you
would
going
you.
for it.
Somebody
you going for it.
is.
I don't even know how to.
You going
Somebody
for it.
is.
What
Somebody
would
is.
be your plan of attack?
Cause you already know.
How did you get rejected? Did you got
Let's-
rejected online? See, that's what I'm saying. Online
Nah,
is like
nah.
In
Like,
this world, y'all live in everything.
online is like a
online.
very definitive. Like, yo, she ain't responded to that DM, bro.
all right. So let's say
You
we
want
put it in a
consent?
setting where like maybe it's somebody
If
who you
it's
don't
out
see
in
them
public,
with.
yeah, all
Let's
right.
say a joint
If
you
she
work
say
with or
nah,
you went to school with or
I
something
would
like
say
that.
just wait, bro. Just,
Let your
you
tongue.
never know, bro.
Be that nigga.
Nah, I mean, you could just let her continue to live life and just spin the block again.
I'm gonna say this depending on the context, right? If it's like a woman that you gonna like see, maybe not on a daily basis, but often, even after the rejection, you just gotta keep, you gotta be persistent. You feel me? Always show that openness, interest.
Yeah,
but bro, you better just
keep
fuck
doing
some
you to let her know, like, yo,
definitely
you
do you,
could,
bro. And do you want to know? Because if she know you are doing you, she might be inclined to be like, oh, this nigga ain't serious. So if you still interested in her, you really serious about pursuing her, keep that line open. Do you? But don't press.
Yeah,
Don't press. She already said she's not interested in you.
Yeah, don't
and
press.
so you don't press. And when you don't press, you're able to do you real easy because you're not even pressed.
Yeah.
So even if she ever came to you one day and was like, yo, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? I'm not even pressed. Like, what? You know what I mean? We talk.
Yeah,
we work. That's it.
If anything, you take that time to up your shit. Like, do some different shit.
Nah, you're
just do you.
Nah. But if you really trying to get her, like, nah.
It's not addictive, bro. She just rejected you.
But I'm saying,
not
saying,
Rocky.
No, but I'm saying the question was asked, like, nah, you really interested in her, you trying to get her. And like, all right, she said, nah. Take like 3-4 months to yourself, switch some shit up, get some different shit. I don't know, whatever your situation may be. It's been the blog.
So after someone hurt you, do you give them a chance to improve and how?
No, you asked us this before.
I did.
I don't know. I'll be high. I don't know.
You actually asked us before.
What was your answer?
I think Sticky was the only one who answered it.
Oh,
okay. He said something like, "Well, if you hurt me, then it's like I'm not gonna give you a chance to improve after that." Like,
right.
if it was, he was saying,
Dunzo.
if it was serious enough to hurt me, then yeah, you done so. I think he actually said that.
all right.
Yeah.
This was odd. It says, "What memories do you have from kindergarten?"
Kindergarten, yo, no cap. I remember my teacher was gay.
You remember that?
Yeah. His name was Mr. Dietz.
Dietz nuts.
Mr. Dietz. Ah, dang. That wasn't popular back then, but that's what it was. He called it Mr. Dietz. Yeah, he used to wear like little cowboy boots with the spur on the back.
Oh yeah, he was a nasty
Black leather.
Fucking character. Where did you
Bro,
go to school?
Yeah.
But you know, bro, he was relatively young too. He had to be like 30, maybe 40.
Wow.
He was
He went to
relatively
clown
young.
school.
About Doug Dimmadome.
I remember I got in trouble, right? Because we was sitting at the table. We had round tables. So we may have been like 6 to 8 of us at a table, like 3 tables in the class, something like that. And I did this to some girl under the table.
Oh, you
And my homie, we grew up together. Our parents knew each other. So we by the time we 5, we already we know each other a lot already from what we know. So he was like one of my best friends. So he told on me. He told on me.
Damn, facts of life.
Yo, completely unrelated. Was he a poppy?
Nah, nigga. Last name Thomas and everything. Shit, nigga, bro.
That hurt.
My nigga. I mean, he was my nigga for years after that. You know what I mean? But I think it was more so like if you see how 5-year-olds interact today, you just know like, oh, he gonna tell just because he just gonna tell. Like, he just 5.
No, that's
So
You just chalked it up to that.
bro, not at the time. I was like, yo, I wanted to fight, but I wasn't gonna fight nobody in class. You ain't really know about fighting in school yet in kindergarten. You feel me?
Right.
But I remember after that, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Kindergarten fighting is
Real
real
rambunctious.
I'm glad you did
Nah, we
that.
didn't fight.
That said you
You
were a whole
got
different
such
character.
awareness.
Nah.
Nigga unlocked a whole new side quest if he did that shit.
So we went to recess, and I wasn't allowed to run. Well, so yeah.
So you better fucking start skipping right now.
So I had to sit on the benches.
He started speed walking. I'm not running.
Nah, it was a whole playground, but we fine, so we just running. It was a whole playground, but we really at 5, you barely could climb the monkey bars. Like we did, but I mean, we fell, got hurt, type shit like that. So it was really just a playground, and we was just really so small, so we really just ran.
It sounded like the ability to not run was devastating.
Yeah.
Just but everybody playing tag.
Not running was devastating.
Listen, I could have got off when we went outside, right? But I was a real nigga, and I stood on everything. So the teacher, she was like, if you tell me where you got it from, I'll go let you go play. Like, where'd you learn that from? I guess she didn't know about wrestling or something. So maybe in her mind, she was like, what's going on at home? Is his parents his son over sexually going on at home? Like, I'm 5 doing this. So she was trying to say where you got it from. So I was just like, I was never going to snitch on my niggas DX.
Degeneration.
Never going to snitch on him. You feel me? My nigga X-Pac, come on, the whole game, you feel me? So I stood on it, sat there the whole time. Like, no, I ain't telling, but I was mad as hell. I was still, every time my nigga was like, you really told on me. And she was just you could go play if you tell me where you got it from. Nope. Stand on it. I'll be out here tomorrow. Stand on it.
Right. At the same 5-year-old that the other 5-year-old was just running up. Right.
You feel me?
It's different for you.
Little
It's
kindergarten
different.
story for you. Y'all remember anything from kindergarten?
I remember my teacher used to call me Sticks. That's about it. She used to say it real sexual. That's all I can remember.
No horny though, nigga.
Right.
She was probably saying that shit regular as hell.
And you were in kindergarten.
She was bad in the job?
She was alright. She was hittable for kindergarten.
That's crazy.
She was hittable for kindergarten.
Oh my god. How about you, man?
Nah, not really. Too far back.
In high school, would you have hit not any particular teacher, but a teacher? Was that the option? In high school.
It's a couple.
And
Not saying a specific teacher, but if a teacher presented to.
Oh, you said when I was in high school?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I was
sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Take advantage of me.
I won't even go to jail. I won't even go to court.
Lock me up.
I'll get detention every day.
Whatever you need me to do.
Y'all are crazy.
What you mean? I was 16. I bought a teacher. I'm the man. I wouldn't even tell nobody.
You can't tell nobody, bro.
You guys like?
Yeah, you gotta be.
Nobody don't even know. So
my friends will still think I ain't getting no buns.
Oh yeah, that'll probably go to the grave. Me.
Nah, that's not going to the grave. It's going right to the yearbook.
Nah, it's getting
To the
said after I
right to the
Nah.
yearbook, bro.
Maybe when I don't want to know because I
I'm
don't want to
gonna get a personal page.
Nah,
I'm gonna put
bro,
it right at the bottom.
you gotta-
and I bought Miss Such and Such.
You gonna open an investigation. You weird.
Yeah.
Bro, it's over. I'm out of here, bro.
Nah,
It
you still
ain't in your hands. You don't mind at that point.
I'm 18.
What you think your mama gonna say when she see the rear book? You what? She took advantage when this
Sorry,
happened.
mama,
And the way it worked, the way like those laws work, even if you're 18 now, it happened when you're 17 or something like that. Like,
Bro,
you wildin'.
I don't care.
Crazy,
that's,
bro.
that's
Lock her up, huh? You don't care. I got
18.
my pussy already.
She an animal.
That's
She an animal.
She had no choice.
So
She had
you
no
took
reason to
advantage
touch
of
me when
her.
I was a child.
So you took advantage
Mind
of her
you,
and her desire.
mind you, he agreed with me wholeheartedly when I said take advantage of me.
Yeah, for sure.
I was trapping her.
He trying to teach.
Get what
trapping
you want.
teachers.
Get what you want to get. But if I'm gonna tell somebody.
Maybe when we older.
Also, not only if you get asked, would you tell us, but eventually you're gonna tell.
I'm gonna tell. Yeah.
That's a better question.
Somebody gotta know.
When you gonna tell?
Somebody gotta know.
I'm gonna tell,
The
but it's
fact
not
that I'm
gonna
willing to
be.
hold on to it until
But it's not gonna be in a
graduation,
year.
Nah, it's gonna be like my brother or something.
If I started hitting it when I was
Yeah, I would tell my brother.
You wouldn't get nobody at school.
Yeah.
I'm not telling nobody at school.
Wow.
I'll tell
Well,
like
I
my
mean-
brother.
I'm telling exclusively my niggas at school.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Just so y'all
You ain't
can
never
get it.
gonna get no more.
Yeah, you
know.
hit it
Good thing
once.
I'm not in high school.
Cause bro, if we was in high school,
I
you
said
told
I'ma
me
wait
it was
till
funny,
my
I was telling
senior year to
everybody
do
I
it.
know.
I said I'm gonna wait till my
No,
senior year to
That's
tell.
stupid, bro.
You can still ball it afterwards, probably.
Cause the yearbook not gonna
I'ma be
come
out
out
of that-
after
I'ma
you
be out of
graduate.
that
You gonna still be in class with your yearbook.
I'm gonna be
Get
out
you
of
all
that
jammed
little
up.
bomb,
And at
bro.
that point, she'll probably take you out of dates now. You out of school. It'll
Yeah.
probably get crazy.
It get better after
It'll
high
probably
school.
get better
I'm
after
about
high
to
school.
go
If you
to college,
perform
bro.
when you in high
I'm
school,
gonna tell niggas, bro.
I'll tell niggas after high school. Like if we able, especially if we able to continue it,
She got a career.
she got a career. I perform well and I earned that spot.
I got me a little college card now. Helping on her, Miss Teacher.
Nah, I'm telling you.
Miss Teacher.
That's her name in my phone, Miss Teacher.
Al.
She nasty.
I like that. I like that. This teacher, they gotta have like some type of like school shirt emoji or something, right? Little school dress emoji.
I don't think so.
And if they don't, so what?
There's gonna be an apple there.
You sound like you got experience.
Nah, I mean,
You just nice.
I'm immersed.
You what?
I'm immersed in the situation.
Okay, yeah. We got any more questions? That was a good one.